Hey, everybody, I'm John Granado. That's Lance Zerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit Sports Map Houston, the subscribe button right now so that you get all of our content here. We talk a lot of Astros baseball right here on Sports Map HOU, and you don't want to miss that. Michigan caught cheating, Lance. I don't know if you've heard, okay? And the conference described it as pervasive and systemic, reiterating it was not just this year. They've been doing this. And they've been winning. But I don't hear anybody talking about it. The Astros are still catching bullets. Is it because Michigan hasn't won anything yet? Or is it just because no one cares except when the Astros cheat?
Well, had Michigan already won a national championship and then it came out, you might have heard some of the same stuff. The fact that they've been caught, and so you assume they're not doing anything now, the Astros had already won their title. It was actually a few years back. I mean, it was like 3 years. It was 2 years because it was a 19 season. So you had just come off a World Series loss, Game 7 loss, not long before you found out about the cheating scandal. But it does seem like there wasn't as much attention paid when it was coming out there. It was disappointing.
It's sign stealing. They won games. And yet nothing. I mean, and it's the same thing, and yet nobody cares.
Yeah, I think they took the initial bullets. I think people don't care as much about steroids now as they used to. They cared a lot when it first came out, and I think the Astros, all the bullets they caught, I think people kind of moved on from the cheating thing. If you win a championship and then they find out, you may hear something. But yeah, I'm with you. It didn't resonate like I thought it should relative to what happened with the Astros and what people's opinions were of the Astros.
No, and this is a thing that I think Rob Manfred's got to he's got to address. You don't hear NFL broadcasts when the Patriots are playing. You don't hear about Spygate. You don't hear about Deflategate. Okay, in baseball, in Red Sox games, you don't hear about their punishment for 2018. You don't hear about the Yankees' unopened letter. So why does Major League Baseball continue to let the broadcasts talk about the Astros in 2017? I mean, I think it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's content. Well, do you for me, you stepped into it, you did it, and now people. I don't really care. Honestly, you can't control what people say. I mean, for me, just play good baseball, and that's what they've been doing. It doesn't bother Jose Altuve. It doesn't appear to bother him. It doesn't even bother the Astros anymore. Now, it did. There was a time it bothered them, I think, that first year. But now I think it's just fuel. If you want to keep talking about it, all you're going to do is fuel them. But I would think that by now, and I thought that after they won another championship, I thought it would just basically go away. I don't hear it as much with baseball, but it still pops up from time to time.
Al Michaels just talked about it the other day on the broadcast.
Al Michaels doesn't care about anything.
No, he really doesn't.
And he also, I think, is an L.A. fan. And this is a crazy thing to me. What's never been addressed is, what did the Astros do to cheat L.A.?
Right, they beat them in L.A. twice.
Nobody in Major League Baseball.
No, but they did it on the road as well. It's stupid. Nobody understands what really happened.
Right, they won Game 7 there.
Yeah,
they won an important Game 2 there, and then the Astros. Nobody in the investigation said that the Astros were using it in the postseason.
No.
It wasn't out there.
Nope.
That they used it. No one said they did. Major League Baseball doesn't say they do, and yet for some reason the L.A. Dodgers fans. I mean, all of them, including Al Michaels, I assume, they feel like they were somehow cheated out of this by the Astros. I don't think that's accurate.
No, I don't either. You know what? When I get down, when I hear all of this stuff, you know what I do? I open a cold, clean, crisp, refreshing Coors Light. You're damn right I do. You're damn right I do, and you should too. If you're down, okay, then you can get up, and if you're up, then you can get upper. Okay, with a cold, clean, crisp, refreshing Coors Light. You know it's cold because those cans are blue. The other beers, you don't know it's cold. Okay, so hey, listen. As soon as you taste it, you can realize, oh, that's cold. But beforehand, you don't know. So I know my beer is cold, and I know that it's refreshing because it says it right on the billboard, the world's most refreshing beer. And here's the deal: keep Texas chill, baby. I know it's a little bit cool out there right now, but you got to keep Texas chill. Do your part and drink a cold, clean, crisp, refreshing Coors Light. After the Astros punishment, Lance, the Red Sox denied everything, and they threw a video manager under the bus. Yeah, Jim Harbaugh, nope, I didn't know anything. I don't know nothing. You think if the Astros could do it over again, they would, and would it be would deny everything?
I don't think they would. Oh man, I don't know. No, I don't think they can.
I don't know. I think they
can.
Find out what you can, but we ain't admitting it.
Mike Fires was there. I don't think because the punishment would have been stronger had they not admitted it, and it was a pretty good punishment, but it might have been even more. I think the one thing that they would do differently is they would not send Bregman and Altuve out there to talk to the media where they couldn't say anything anyway. They didn't have all the information. Well, they had information. They didn't know what they could say. I think the biggest regret the Astros will ever have is making Jose Altuve run out there and sit and not be able to answer questions and make him the face of cheating. To this day, it was one of the great miscalculations I've ever witnessed in the city of Houston. Is you took one of your all-time great athletes, and I mean he is on the true Mount Rushmore of Houston professional sports athletes, and you put him in harm's way for no reason. There was nothing that was good that was going to come out of that. You just felt like, well, these two guys are team leaders. Let's have them go out there at spring. And it was an utter mistake.
Well, and they didn't realize the way that they went about it. They didn't have any remorse and all of that. So I agree wholeheartedly. But me, deny. You're caught red-handed. So I didn't do it. I don't know.
Me.
I don't know who did it. All I know is
Eddie Murphy tried to tell us.
And
me.
Maybe you'll find out, but I ain't going to be the one to tell you.
Then you caught you on the trash cans. Wasn't me. Then they saw you banging trash cans. Wasn't me. Then you had the little buzzer. Wasn't me.
In this society,
they didn't have buzzers.
We self-snitch way too much. When you can just stop self-snitching.
It's amazing a young player wasn't filming like with his phone a flex on Instagram.
Here's what we're doing.
Y'all ain't never beaten us. Like, oh no. Tony said no. Who was? I can't even remember who was. I can't even remember who was there in 17. Like none of the players are still on the roster. But yeah, I'm surprised somebody didn't tag it on Instagram somewhere on an Instagram story and
sorry, man,
self-snitch.
find out for yourself.